Please subscribe, like, and write comments on my channel. Thank you. Units of the group of troops North improve the tactical situation, the manpower and equipment of the mechanized airmobile brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces and the terrorist defense brigade were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Tolsto-Dobrovo, Stepanove and Kianica, Sami region. In the Kharkov region, formations of the three mechanized motorized infantry brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces and a border detachment of the Ukrainian border forces were defeated in the areas of settlements of Pioneer, Lipsi, Vasilnica, Bolye Prihodi, Priudyanka, and Zeleny Gai in the Kharkov region. The Ukrainian armed forces lost more than 240 military personnel and armored combat vehicle, 18 vehicles, 5 artillery pieces, and electronic workstation. Units of the group of the troops West took more advantageous licensed positions. The manpower and equipment of three mechanized and assault brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces and the terrorist defense brigade were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Donetskoy, Reygrodok, Krasny Liman, and Kostets of Donetsk People's Republic. Enemy losses amounted to over 220 military personnel and armored combat vehicle, 17 vehicles, and 4 field artillery guns. Units of the southern group of the troops improved the tactical situation. The formations of the two mechanized airmobile and mountain assault brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Kurtovka, Slavyansk, Yasnogorka, and I will butcher this name, of the Donetsk People's Republic. During the day, the enemy lost up to 210 military personnel, 4 armored combat vehicles, 24 vehicles, and 3 artillery pieces. Units of the group center took more advantageous licensed positions. The manpower and equipment of the three mechanized assault brigades and assault regiment of the armed forces of the brigade and Marine Brigade and 5 brigades of the National Guard were defeated in the areas of the settlement of Novonikolaivka, Drashkovka, Novogrosino, Dobropolje, Belzovskoy, Andriivka, Novovodnyoy, Rubežnoj, Vodyavskoy, Anovka of the Donetsk People's Republic, and Novopodgranoi, Dnepropetrovsk region. The losses of the Ukrainian armed forces amounted up to 360 military personnel and armored combat vehicle, 2 vehicles and a multiple launch rocket system combat vehicle, and 2 artillery pieces. Units of the group of troops East continued to advance into the depths of the enemy defense. The manpower and equipment of 2 assault brigades and 2 assault regiments of the Ukrainian armed forces were defeated in the areas of the settlement of Prosilnaya, Ivanovka, Vasilka in the Dnepropetrovsk region, Zorovka, Nikolskoy, and Mirokovka in the Zaporozhye region. The enemy lost more than 355 military personnel, 4 armored combat vehicles, 10 vehicles, a multiple launch rocket combat vehicle, two artillery pieces, a counter battery radar station, and electronic warfare station. Units of the group troops Dnieper defeated formations of the mechanized mountain assault brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces, marine brigades in the areas of settlements of Preobrazhenka or Revkov, Zaporizhia region in the city of Kherson. Up to 30 military personnel and 17 vehicles were destroyed. Operational and tactical aviation attack unmanned aerial vehicles, missile forces, and artillery groups of the troops of the armed forces of the Russian Federation defeated transport, energy infrastructure facilities, logistics centers, use of the interest of armed forces of the Ukraine, as well as temporary deployments of the Ukrainian armed forces and foreign mercenaries in 156 areas. Air defense systems Su-6 shoot down 6 guided aerial bombs and US-made HIMARS multiple launch rocket system and 1,158 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles.